right? And like shit like that. There's a depression to overcome. Knowing that sometimes, like anything else, a new year, I always look at that. It's always looking at you get excited about that, or even it's still it's depression, but always could overcome. There's gonna be a tax about sometimes what happens. You get decay, and what was that? What's gonna happen in the future? You will decay. Okay. Um. Well, it kind of knows that you know. Number one, you don't want a tragedy again like that. Number one, the water. Even that depression in Long Beach, or simple things like this. Yeah, because even the father, even that doesn't have. No one really helped him. It's just really there's always take care of this. You know what I mean? Part of the father is like that. It's almost like he's gonna hold that empty behind, and it's taken like that. And he's like he's more valued than even plumbers. You know. Sometimes what happens is they get a little trained, uh, and so these are simple things that to survive. Then you got America's different insurance. I'm not paying the years of paying the fucking loans, but you always know that. Don't you know that my father Medicare like that? Ain't you calculate all these things, the duck rolls, the doctors, specialists. I don't feel good right now. Like some kind of venison is nutrition. I get tired about getting new food. But to be honest, I just want a sandwich, peanut butter. The vitamin is very, you can't do that, but uh, you have to have, normal like a breakfast. Again, the tired, you get tired. But eventually, you know that, yeah, no problem with the water. You know about fire department. You have to do more fire department is this. These are Navy. You even have to patrol, and then gotta knows that you have to be on here, and that little by little, and you see that depression without at the same time. These things like, oh my god, it's like look at this, huh? So many damage, and in the neighborhood local, and then I gotta do the air surgery. But I knew at the same time, even depression, something kind of messed up with the banking. I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Everything's good. Oh, all right, everything. And so that was how many 3 years? Like normal, it'll be like a little saving a little bit, and then it's small. But even that, $200, or even that you can keep that at $300 to go. Okay, now you understand the ratio. That's how you survive. But you want to be happy. Freedom does right. Uh, and Southern American doesn't seem to like you. My father, it should be normal American, you know, lifestyle. Even get another part-time job, $1,500. Even that will help a lot. But I understand one thing. A lot of people making corruption, making they believe they're eating $1,000, whatever your money over here. A lot of people you could do private, which is these are legitimate companies, SBA. You could these are things that there's another people. I'll be honest, young kids, they're doing $100,000 just buying apartments. That is normal. They know how to do it. And just these are always have to and it doesn't be intimidate. You got swap meet, you got retail, merchandise. They have a little sin. If you buy some alcohol, oh my god, Facebook cannot just sell that. Well, no kidding. But in private, you could have like any kind of party, right? So it's just almost basically a private, you know. Now, if you mail, it'll be another law to send some alcohol. That'd be awesome if you could send from Mexico. See that? There's no law from that. Of course, they do transportation everywhere, ATF and all that, but they're powerful of controlling. Don't you know that Utopia? If anybody business, and if you look at that, you definitely come with that. Not from the sin, from the money from that. It's what are your passion of the freedom rights that were self employment. So it's like that. That way, I just have much more invented to have much value to not just a lot of people. They don't do anything. You know that, right? They just make the money right away from either marijuana, go to a store, boom, like that. But I have much valuable, even the bong. I have more thing. I have this, that, the other. You want to do that? I'll be like strong about this. Like if you really look at that, you're not really in reinvent someone over here, you know? It is 1,000 years, no, probably 1,000,000 years from marijuana just growing. Why is that so special that you're doing that? Why is it so special that control and power that only the cattle? Why are you? They'll do the same continue, right? Yeah, it's always as Americans self-employment, there's vendors, there's business, and any kind of ideas. You never know, and any that I don't even know craft that you're doing. I can really merge partnerships, and that's how you actually the spirit of self-employment as an American, the freedom of what they're doing, believes, even my own thing. You would want to do something also, such as like Native American or Cristeros or where let's say in Spanish they have art from I know that language, Frida. It's a very deep about art and not going to something revolution activist to something that because you know that there's only like military that Chicanos that it's almost like they're not really helping support when there's revolution in the middle they will support no one's supporting right now see that it's almost like an individual they'll have their own like let's say even some land or even you're already getting some kind of business like in Mexico where they used to like a, kind of like a store or something like that they say empower just that ideas but you're not getting networks which are we're like senior hello and they don't support this that is not really yeah so the soul is only the again anything like a tribe is any kind of chief like that it's like saying the best chief in the world historical and they don't support or anything like that you can imagine that what if the current one they disrespected this chief or something like that you need that who is this guy? It's only celebrity, and in Mexico probably they worship this. They were the bunny. Yeah, yeah, dude. Hello, we have a star too. Also, they'll bypass someone else from Hollywood or whoever this, but never hear hello, Bravo. It's a good name. You got the golden. Already have 3 companies. What are you doing? Now we have to rally. Let's put this thing on right away and say, hey, look, let's declare that. Come on, that's not going to allow this kind of thing over here. If you competition like this, it would be then at the end. Probably the only competition you say, oh, like franchises, even Mexico Taco. Mention that. So many hear about that. They could do the same thing. They have something in Sonora. They do this. Oh, come on, it's a power. It ain't shit about a fucking taco, man. It's a simple fucking thing. You're telling me that? If you're doing that, like a real Mexico revolutionary, and they don't say nothing. No, they allow this shit. No, no, no. Okay? Until you got a real, these are cowards that many years of making money and they're not really helping any activists. You have to have activists. And those activists, you're just atheists making all the money there. Okay? So, we're actually winning just by psychology instantly. Boom, fuutt.com should be always come over here. The talk here, and any place that advance with Christ will come over here. Any party, or someone else, or some cool people that are, yeah, no, you got it now. You got like a devil trying to gang or something like that. We're gonna help anyone. Okay, everyone else on here.